Hello everyone, this is Les from A Little Bit of This and That. Thanks for joining me again for the Earth-based guidance for the week of September 4th. As usual, I'm going to be using the Celtic Tree Ogham, Viking runes, the Oracle, the Gaia Oracle cards, chakra cards, animal spirit guide cards, and crystals. Please watch for a video I'm going to do that shows how I do my casting and a little bit about these earth-based tools. It takes a time to do it, so I'm not showing the casting itself, but maybe if you want to see that, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to do it. But watch for that video because it's interesting. These are just such beautiful tools. But to get into our reading for this week, the main theme of it is the first Ogham. And this is the Ogham of Ash. And ash is a beautiful tree. It's actually, you could just kind of see the wood is just lovely. It's a large tree, and it really is the world tree. This is the tree that Odin hung from to get the runes. So it's kind of, it has quite some beautiful Viking history. But the ash tree is the tree that talks of weaving your life, connections, networking, going out and just taking all those loose threads and weaving them together to become a beautiful tapestry of your life. So this week, that's something that you should pay attention to. How are all the pieces of your life going? Are there any loose threads? How are you connecting? And then connecting with people outside. Find people who can help you with what you want to do. People to be friends with, where you belong, where you feel safe. So kind of an interesting week. That will be kind of fun to really look at what you're doing and who you're friends with, and making sure that it's the right place for you. The two runes that I drew to accentuate this and give us a little more information was, the first one was the rune Tyr, and this is the rune of victory. So this sounds like this week is going to be very fruitful for us. We are going to go and really figure some things out, hang out with the right people, find new people. Very, very promising. The other rune that came up was Wunyo. Now Wunyo is actually this way. It's in Merkstave, so this is kind of curious. This is the rune of joy. So maybe this is going to be a little tough this week, though, to do this. Maybe, for some reason, I get the feeling that we have to let go of some people that maybe are not good for us, are not really helping us. Last week was all about somebody deceiving us. So maybe that's the issue. We are letting go of some of these people that aren't working, and so we have to be kind of cautious and make sure that we are making the right changes. With Wunyo too, it can kind of mean you're kind of in a fog, so maybe things aren't quite clear where you're going with this networking and the connection, but it's going to be worthwhile to go through this. Then, as far as our attitude for this week, this is broom. This is the Ogham broom. And broom is all about, of course, just like a broom, is nettle. It's sweeping away of all old things that are not useful for us. So obviously in fixing our weaving and getting things together, we need to let go of some things, get rid of some things. Maybe there's some clutter in your house or things that you're doing that really aren't working for you. So that is, you have to have a good attitude, and maybe that is our attitude. Okay, it's time to really get rid of the old and be ready for the change. The rune that accentuates this is need. And need is, just like what the name says, it's all about looking for help. You know, we need to do this, and also maybe we need a little help. So maybe in this cleaning and of course connecting with people will give us help, and so we are looking for those kind of people who are going to be helpful to us and who we can help back. So that kind of is really a nice little help to think as we do some cleaning this week. Little house cleaning. The challenge for this week is the Ogham of oak, and being in the challenged position. Of course, oak is strength, being strong. So maybe in doing this, maybe we don't want to do some of it. In the cleaning, maybe there's things we really don't want to get rid of, but we really should. And in connecting with people too, it's going to be hard maybe, with the need, asking for help, connecting with people maybe we don't normally connect with. So we need to find that strength within us to really be able to make these changes, which is the way we need to go. The rune that goes with this is Iwaz, and Iwaz is all about a big change. You can see how the symbol, it starts here and you take a little break and then you go again. So it's like taking a turn. So that's kind of what we're doing with our life right now this week is, we're going to take a break and see, which direction do we need to go. Get rid of the old, get ready for the new, and do the work that needs to be done to make that change. This rune also has to do with the yew tree, which, and then the Ogham for our health is the Ogham of the yew. And the yew is the tree of death, but it's more of the death of leaving go of things that we don't need and moving on to new things. And so as far as this whole reading is going, we can kind of see we are reconnecting or new connecting with different people. We're cleaning out some old stuff, and we have to be strong about doing this. So it looks like in our health too, we need to do the same thing, is to let go of maybe old habits, maybe watch our eating, exercise a little bit more. We need some good energy to be able to do these changes and to do what we want to do. So that's a nice little message there for us to do. And of course here with the challenge, the Iwaz was the rune of the yew tree too, so it's giving us some total confirmation that we do need to let go of some maybe bad old habits. The rune that goes with this is Hagalaz, and Hagalaz is the rune of disruption, delay, things don't go so well, so it could be maybe a little tough. Maybe we are going to try to eat a little bit better, but we really don't want to, and we struggle a little bit to sneak that donut in there. So letting go and trying to become a little more healthy this week could be a bit of a struggle. Then the whole path for this week is the rune of the Ogham of apple. And apple is a beautiful tree with, of course, the apples. Apples are the base of knowledge. It also goes with the Avalon story where you would go away to learn magic and mysticism. So I think this is going to be a good week for learning what you want to do and starting to learn it and really dig into it. Really enjoy this weaving of a new life together and getting all the pieces together. And then there'll always be great growth too. You're going to grow into the person that you really want to be. When I pulled the runes for this position, actually two came out. The first one was Thurisaz, and Thurisaz is a gateway. So by doing this work this week, we do have a gateway opening to us, and it's good luck, and things are going to work out, kind of excitement. And then I also drew the rune of Ale, and this one is in Merkstave. Normally it's up this way. And Ale is all about protection. It's like, always reminds me of being the underneath of an umbrella, and you're being protected. But being in the Merkstave position, it kind of tells me you have to be wary. Maybe some of these things are not quite right. I know last week we had a lot of deceiving going on, and that could be part of this. Maybe there's a little bit left over from last week of someone's deceiving you. Maybe with these people, new connections, new networking, kind of be careful of the people you're meeting. Make sure they are really going to be helpful to you and not taking advantage of you. So a little warning on that path to, be true to your path, be true to yourself. All right, going into our oracle cards, the first one, the Gaia card I drew was Perception. See if you can see that. And the words are Beyond the Veil of Illusion. And this card really is all about being true to yourself, standing true, doing what you want to do, what's right for you, not being swayed by other people's opinions. You can see how strong she is, okay, this is what's true to me, this is what I want to do. And so in connecting with these people, moving forward, possibly people are going to say, we'll do this, and this is a good idea, and you need to take their ideas, but make sure that you're true to what you want to do. So that would be very important. It's number 29 or number 39, so possibly that could be of significance this week too. Watch for that number 39. Then as far as chakras, what chakra you should kind of pay attention to this week, what's going to help you the most. The card I drew was the third eye chakra, and this of course is all about intuition, connecting with spirit, being open, watching what's right. Also too, this has to do with seeing, like I see is kind of the key words for this one. So be really watchful this week. Watch where the path is taking you. Watch who's there to help. Watch what people say. If you want to do some meditating, the sound of Om is a good one for opening the third eye chakra and to really get connected. And with the third eye too, it is very much the top three chakras, the crown, the third eye, and the throat. So kind of use them all in unison to really follow your path and get ready for your path and know where your path is going. Then the spirit animal card I drew was a little bird called bowerbird, and this is all about having a dowry. And this little guy just loves to build a nest, so that's his big thing. As a little bird, the males, they're going to build a nest, have a lot of things in it, find a lot of treasures. They like blue things for some reason. And the biggest nest that they build is the one that's going to attract the female. So in regards to this week, you're finding all the pieces, you're finding all the special things that are going to bring all the threads together to make that weaving that started with the first Ogham of ash. So he's just kind of confirming, find all the fun things, find all the little bits and pieces, all the little treasures that are going to make this path what you want, and that's going to bring you the greatest joy. And the last item I drew was a crystal, and this beautiful crystal is called apodite, and this is actually a man-made crystal. It's glass. It's quite beautiful. It's the white color, and white color is all about unconditional love, purity. So this week, try to be true, no negatives, be true to your heart, be true to your path. This is also represents the third eye chakra, which is exactly the card we have. So this is giving us some confirmation to pay attention to the third eye. Connect with your intuition, connect with your spirit guides. They will help you on your path. And it's also great for meditation, which again goes with the third eye. So you do some meditating. That'll help you really clarify where you want to go and what you want to do. Any comments I'd appreciate, and have a great week and enjoy every moment. Thanks.